All right, welcome everyone. 16th November, September, and we've made a high, and we got FOMC later on in this week, and we got unemployment rates after that, claims after that. So let's remove this top part. Let's take a look on the weekly. Obviously, weekly is trying to push up. This weekly hasn't really made a lower wick. It's the start of the week. It's the first day, Monday, so we have to stay calm. Looking at the daily, we can see how the previous daily candle, this was Thursday candle was a very strong bullish candle. Friday, stronger but smaller. Moving into Monday, we don't know whether there's going to be retracement or whether we're going to continue to push up, which is why it's always good to kind of look at the smaller time frames to see some sort of a market structure. This is actually a very important idea now. Looking at the 4 hour now, we can clearly see on the 4 hour, we had a resistance, 2584, 2585, the highs we made from Friday. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we can see the 1 hour candles are struggling a bit at this point. I think, yeah, we got the support over here as well. So we're kind of like struggling because at the same time you got this resistance at 2585. So we don't know whether this candle will continue to push up, come back down, or what's going to happen because the previous candle closed above this area. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, now we have some more information. Obviously, this was a volatile move up here. But before we talk about what happened over here, we have to talk about what happened down here, right? Because we clearly create support and price moved up, price moved up about 72 pips, and now we're trying to retrace at this point. Now, there's obviously very difficult market structure at this point because, we had this resistance to the left hand side, and we kind of like extended to the right hand side. We see that there was sort of like the same market structure rejection happened around 2585, area. Let's take a look at these wicks on the 15-minute time frame. Looking at the 15-minute, we have some more information now. I guess this area here to the left-hand side will be negligible because if that was important, we should have reacted to that area. Now, the only reason we're looking at the 15-minute is because there's a lot of volume in 15-minute. Like if you look at this candle is, 17 all the way. So the total size of this candle was about 27 pips on the 15-minute candle. Then we also had this move up 47 pips. So it's better to look at the 15-minute market structure now because it's much more clear at this point. So if we do see that if price comes back below 2583, 77, you're looking at like a 22 pip range. Ideally, not the best range. I mean, if this range was, let's say, like 30 pips would be okay. But since it's that small, I just don't take that as like a better range. I guess we have a resistance here. If we can break and close above, I think we can fill this wick for price to continue to push up. But you know what? I don't want to wait to see how or what sort of a market structure we form around pre-London. Because obviously, Asian session had some volatile moves, which we tried to kind of like, explain but couldn't. But so, it's going to be better to wait for market structure to form as we move towards pre-London, and then obviously we're going to see you guys at London Open to see what happens. Okay, so we're waiting at this point. Let's take a look at pound yen. Let's see here. Pound yen, there we go. Looking at the 4 hour time frame. Oh wow, looks like 4 hours continue to push down over here now on pound yen, kind of like happening the opposite move of gold. Daily is also moving down in pound yen. You got maybe this wick to fill here to the left hand side on the daily. This is around 50, 59, 60 pips here on the daily. Weekly, obviously trying to push down, no problem. All right, let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we can clearly see that there was a support formed, which we broke. Now we continue to push down. Looking to the left hand side, there is a support here to the left hand side as well. This is around, I think this is the same daily wick, right? If we measure this wick down to here, yeah, the same daily wick right over here. But at this point, I think we got like a 34 pip range for price to move down. Let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. Looking at the 30-minute, now we can clearly identify there was a support here to the left hand side. We broke below the support. Now we're trying to push down. Obviously, looking to the left hand side, clean traffic. So I guess it's going to be better for pound yen to kind of like, come up, create some sort of a resistance, and then continue to push down. I mean, that's the only thing we can see at this point, because obviously we have moved a lot. This 30-minute candle has moved like 29, 30, 34 to 35 pips at this point, right? We've moved. So it's going to be better for price to retrace, create resistance, and then continue to push down. So let's see what happens. We're going to see you guys later on for the London session. So till then, take care.